Hey, everybody, I'm Dan Plezak, and welcome to MLB The Show.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Minnesota Twins and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. In now, Jorge Polanco, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. Here's the first pitch to him. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike two. Sent on the ground out to second. Fielded cleanly. And there's one down now. Standing in, Nelson Cruz, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball one. That evens it up 1-1. Our temperature a very comfortable 72 degrees as we get things started. A ball and two strikes now. The 1-2. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. The 1-2.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him. So we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Goodwin is over to his right as he puts this one away. Two down. Ready now, Mitch Garver. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on.
Garver.
And now a pitch on the way. A ball and no strikes. Back up the middle. Throw over to Pujols at first. He'll take care of him to end the inning. Now at the plate, David Fletcher. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Angels, the second baseman, David Fletcher.
Here's the pitch. Line drive to center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So it's a good start for the Halos as their leadoff hitter reaches base.
Batting second, the shortstop, Andrelton Simmons.
In now is Andrelton Simmons as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Simmons is known to have an incredible ability to make contact when he swings the bat, becoming a rare thing to see him swing and miss, leading many people to marvel at his apparent hand-eye capabilities. Especially in today's game with such a high strikeout rate out there, he's becoming more of a rare talent.
Yeah, just don't think he's trying to do too much. He gets himself into good hitters' counts and tries to hit it right back off the pitcher's hat.
A swing and a ground ball to third. To second for one. On to first, and they turn the double play. So bases are empty here with two gone. And standing in, the ever-dangerous Mike Trout.
Wow.
Odorizzi looks in. Here comes the first pitch. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Here comes the 0-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
2 out, nobody on. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1.
Hasn't seen a heater yet in this at bat. One might be coming right here.
Hit sharply on the ground, and that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm. A base hit.
Batting fourth, the third baseman, Anthony Rendon.
In now is Anthony Rendon as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. Hit on the ground to short. Gonzalez is up with it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So stepping in, Max Kepler. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Max Kepler.
Now here's the pitch. Lifted in the air to center field. Trout has a read on it. And that's the first out of the inning. Coming to the plate now, Josh Donaldson. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Donaldson.
Now the pitch. Oof, looks like he's chasing butterflies with that swing. It's 0-1.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, and the bottom fell out of it.
And that finds the target. 0-2 now.
0-2.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, number 20. Eddie.
In now, Eddie Rosario, as he'll go after a hard sinker that time and falls behind 0-1. Checks his swing, but this will be strike two call. Donaldson stands at first with 1 out. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. Here's Miguel Sano. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. He's set. Here it comes. 0-1 count and the pitch. Good breaking ball, but he missed inside with it. A ball and a strike. One and two as the changeup had him out in front there. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Here's Tommy La Stella now, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second.
Designated hitter, Tommy La Stella.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Line drive, base hit into the left center field gap.
Batting fifth, the left fielder,
Justin Upton the next to hit, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. A runner at first with no outs here. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Buxton will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number one. Ready now for L.A. Brian Goodwin. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. He's set. Now the pitch. The 0-1 on its way. And that's in there for a called third strike on the split-fingered fastball. 2 away.
Batting eighth,
so a runner at first with 2 away. And standing in, the machine, Albert Pujols. Odorizzi comes set. Here's his offering. Now a swing and a bouncing ball for Donaldson at third. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Digging in the switch hitter, Marwin Gonzalez. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third.
Marwin Gonzalez.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Curveball looked at here for strike one. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Trout on the run. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. So that'll bring in Byron Buxton.
The center fielder, number 25, Byron Buxton.
Now the pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
As this game progresses, I don't think he's going to want to miss in that spot down the middle of the plate much more. It's early. They're a little less aggressive right now, so he's able to get away with it.
Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes, so it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Second baseman.
Now to the plate, Jorge Polanco. Second appearance here. He grounded out to start the ball game. Weak grounder down the first baseline, but a foul ball here. 0-1. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Nelson Cruz. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
0-1, here it comes. Changed up on him, and he gets the inside corner for strike 2.
Not the ideal location for a changeup up in the zone, but he got away with it.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Jason Castro, the catcher, is in as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
The catcher.
Infield
Jason
shifted well to the right. Here's the first
Castro.
pitch. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1. Skied into straightaway right. Kepler is there to put it away for out number 1.
The
And now
batter,
for the
number
Angels,
22.
David Fletcher,
Second baseman.
a base hit in his first
Jason
trip.
Fletcher.
The pitch. A ball and no strikes. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
Here's a pop-up now. Sano moving to his left, and that's the second out of the inning. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and standing in one of the best 2-strike hitters in baseball, Andrelton Simmons. Odorizzi gets the sign. First pitch on its way. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Now a breaking ball here, and it's whacked into left center for a base hit. He'll get it into second, and he is in there.
The center fielder, number 27, Mike Trout.
And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish as he will swing and miss on a fastball on the outer half. It's strike 1. Popped him up. Donaldson in foul ground. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Ready for another chance? Mitch Garver as we begin the top of the 4th.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Upton's after it. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Kepler.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
The 1-1. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Upton going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Now at the plate, Josh Donaldson. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. A 1-1 count now to Donaldson. Now the pitch. And this is taken for a called strike, and he's not in love with that call either. It's 1-2 now. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Anthony Rendon.
And
He's set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
Third baseman, Anthony.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Oh, 0-1, here it comes. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Another 0-2 coming.
One ball.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball up and out of the zone. Change the eye level. Now time to go to that curveball down and away.
Ripped down the line. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
I love these grinder at bats right here. Kind of a la Wade Boggs in the early 80s, where he would just foul off strikes that he didn't want to hit and wait for that pitch he was certainly sitting on and drive it off the monster.
Hitter, number
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Anthony Rendon is sent packing to begin the bottom of the inning. Just gets a piece of it, strike one. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. This one's blooped out toward right center field. In comes Kepler. He can't get there as it falls in.
Now batting, left fielder, Justin Upton.
Here's Justin Upton now. As he'll watch a curveball that bends in there under his hands at strike one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Chopped to third. Tough to get to. There's one. On to first, and it's another double play. They're second in the first 4 innings as that one will retire the side. Striding into the box, Eddie Rosario. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Rosario.
And now a pitch on the way. Line toward the alley in left center. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
The first baseman, number 22, Miguel.
So the big bat of Miguel Sano digs in next. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Swing and a miss. That one tied him up. A pause and the 0-2. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Shortstop, Marlon Gonzalez.
From the belt, kicks and deals. A bouncer up the middle. A step on the bag for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Stepping into the box, Brian Goodwin. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The right fielder, Brian.
First delivery to him on the way. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the second time today. So coming to the plate, Albert Pujols comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
No runs, 5 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. And it's fouled away. The 1-1 home. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. 1-2. Here it comes. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
Catcher.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Jason Castro. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. A dive, but it's off his glove. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2.
I know this guy has a lot of weapons on the mound, but what makes him so successful is that he's aggressive in the zone, getting ahead, forcing action.
Ball and 2 strikes to the Angels catcher.
Awfully frustrating for a pitcher. You make a close pitch like that just barely misses. Whew, that's a tough one to get back.
Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
I'd say this is a win already for the guy in the box. You find yourself down 0-2, you work it to even, and now it's full. You got a chance to do some damage in this situation.
No runs, 5 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Digging in now, Byron Buxton looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
And he takes a cold strike 1. And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now. This is popped up, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Again, a 1-2. Oh, and it's not often you see a guy like that flail so badly up there, but that was a great pitch for out number 1.
Jorge Polanco.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch.
1-0.
And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. In there at the letters, 1-2 now.
Hey, this guy's done a better job than expected. He's made some bad pitches in the strike zone, but so far he hasn't gotten hurt by him.
Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. The 1-2. And another foul ball. Counts even, 2-2 for Polanco.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Gone! And that'll bring up the big stick of Nelson Cruz. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Counts even at 1-1 to Nelson Cruz.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame. Digging in once again, Mitch Garver. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Late that time for a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hole, 0-2.
You see that swing right there? You know what that tells me, boys? That this pitcher is doing his job right here, but also the offense is obviously not picking anything up today.
In the air now, out to right field. On the run is Goodwin. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Ready once again, David Fletcher.
And
He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
The second baseman, David Fletcher.
First delivery to him on the way. Good curveball there, gets the swing and miss.
Hey, he's been able to pound that zone all night, working that outer half of the plate. That's why he's having so much success.
Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
Lifted in the air to center. Buxton is right there, 1 down. One
No
away,
batter,
and here's the
number 2.
shortstop, Andrelton Simmons.
Andrelton Simmons.
First offering on its way. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 1 out, nobody on. Lifted down the line in left. Rosario coming on. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Now batting, the center fielder, Mike Trout.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. As he'll take a look at ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. This ball will be chopped foul. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Liner in there for a base hit.
The third baseman, number 6, Anthony Rendon.
And digging in next will be Anthony Rendon. Hit in the air down the right field line. Heading after it is Kepler. He makes the play. Runner tags and heads for third. And he'll take those extra 90 feet, so put runners at the corners now with 2 gone in the inning.
The designated hitter, number 9.
And now the designated hitter for the Angels, Tommy La Stella, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike one. 0-1 count. Here it is. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Rosario is there. He's got it to end the inning as they'll strand the tying run in scoring position. Now the number 4 Minnesota hitter, Max Kepler, and he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one. First pitch on its way. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. And he takes this one high, 1-1.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. Offers it that one a little late, and it's 2-2 now. Now the pitch. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. The 2-2 one more time. Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
The third baseman.
1 gone now in the Minnesota 7th. And that brings up the former American League MVP, Josh Donaldson. First pitch is a changeup high, ball 1. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
Just a tick behind for a strike.
This hitter right now looks overmatched with a fastball. I think you go right back to it.
Fouled off. Hit on the ground to third. And a throw to Pujols is in time for the second out. Stepping into the box, Eddie Rosario. He was a strikeout victim his first trip and then collected a base hit his last time around. Reaches out for one and hits it on the ground to second. Scooped up. Throw to Pujols is going to be in time, and the inning is over.
For the traditional 7th.
Bottom of the inning now. Striding in once again, Justin Upton. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least, so you know he wants to make up for it right here.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
1-1 pitch is a curveball that misses, ball 2. Hit sharply toward the right side. And this will be pulled in just in front of the warning track for the first out. He'll get to this one deep in the hole.
The right fielder, number 18.
Stepping up to the plate, Brian Goodwin. He went down on strikes last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Kepler's on his horse. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. It's flagged down deep in the hole. At the plate, Albert Pujols. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Pujols.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. And a fastball here that's taken for ball two. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Two balls and a strike to the Angels' first baseman.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
To 2-2 now.
2-2.
And he fouls this one off. Another 2-2 offering. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
A bouncer to the left side, right to Donaldson. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So striding in, Miguel Sano. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup, 0-1. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run.
Now
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now.
Marwin.
As he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. No hits to this point. This one's flared off to the right side. Coming in is Goodwin, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
The center fielder, number 25, Byron Buxton.
Keenan Middleton is on the pitch here in the 8th with nobody
now
out.
Pitching for the Angels, number 99, Keenan.
Here's Byron
Middleton.
Buxton now. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And he won't take any chances on that one as this is scooped away in foul territory for the first strike. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control 0-2. Middleton is a guy that you'll notice attacks hitters with a high-velocity slider. Not the old sweeper. He really fires it in there and snaps off big numbers. Got him swinging on the fastball there. Byron Buxton takes his 3rd strikeout of the day. Lifted the other way out to left center. Upton's under it. Oh, he can't hold on to it. So following the error, it's now runners at first and second. And digging in is the veteran DH, Nelson Cruz. First delivery to him on the way. Fouled away. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. In there, and he's in control 0-2 now.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
A swing and a high drive to right center field. And that is off the wall. Gonzalez isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. And the runner will score from second. The tag is there, and he's out trying to score from first as the second run.
The catcher, number 8, Nick Garver.
So now to the plate, Mitch Garver. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And it's a foul ball. The 0-1 on its way. He's got it. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Into the box now, Jason Castro.
And
He got on
leading up
top of
for
one
the
and was a
Angels,
ground out victim
the
last
catcher,
time.
Jason Castro.
He's set and the pitch.
Nope.
Just a tick behind for a strike. The 1-1 home. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Here's the pitch. High in the air down the right field line, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. Line hard to center field. Buxton is there, and he has it for the first out. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, David Fletcher. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a swing, but not much behind it as this is lifted into shallow center. And that'll get down for a base hit.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Andrelton Simmons.
So now to the plate will be Andrelton Simmons, as he'll get out ahead of a changeup and swing through it for strike 1. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Behind 0-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Skied in the air to straightaway left. On the move is Rosario. But he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double.
Center fielder, number 27, Mike Trout.
At the plate now, Mike Trout. Swinging a hard liner to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And they're on the board as this is now a 3-1 ball game. So now the Angels cleanup batter, Anthony Rendon. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Rendon.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this will land untouched. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Line drive to left. Rosario is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Up next for Minnesota, Max Kepler. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
The right fielder, Max Kepler.
Ryan Buchter enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Buchter.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Buchter is adjusting to the new normal as MLB now mandates that relievers reach the end of an inning or face 3 or more batters before being replaced. And for a one-time lefty specialist like this, that's a big change.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Josh Donaldson digging in now. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Donaldson
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. The 0-1 delivery. Line drive to left. Upton is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. Now at the plate, Eddie Rosario. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Here's the first pitch to him, and it's fouled away. Oh, 0-1, here it comes. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2.
Interested to see what the pitcher goes to now. After getting that late hack on the curveball, does he speed him up with some velocity?
And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot. Tommy La Stella. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here.
La Stella.
First delivery to him on the way. Line towards center field. So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one. Leadoff hitters aboard, and that means the tying run will come forward here in the late innings.
The left fielder, number 8, Justin Upton.
Into the box now, Justin Upton. As he'll come up empty that time on a sinker at strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And he falls behind 0-2. Hit sharply toward the right side. And that's in there. Base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting, right fielder, Brian Goodwin.
Next batter to the plate, Brian Goodwin. As he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making him work for this one.
Swing and a miss, 1-1.
He struggled quite a bit at the plate in this one, so until he shows he can put a good swing on the ball, I don't think they're going to give him anything straight that he can handle.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Working for the punch out and the offering. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
The first baseman,
so it's a
number
tight
5,
spot here. First and second, 1 man out, and stepping in the former MVP, Albert Pujols. Out in front of it, strike 1. First and second now, 1 man out. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Line drive to center field. Buxton is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Digging in, Jason Castro. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
3-0 to him now. From the stretch. Good pitch to hit. A sinker down the chute, but it's taken for a strike.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
And he'll put this one away, and with that, the ball game is over.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself.